Hello, my name is Shamail and today I will take you through the Garden People application, a website that offers gardening services from gardeners registered in the system. But before that, I would like to present my team. We have worked on this project for 2.5 months, performing a serious analysis of the requirements before the implementation in order to build a strong, usable, and popular application. In what follows, I will go over the main points of this project. Garden People is a website that allows gardeners to register with the system. In this way, they can be found by customers and their services can be requested. The application is useful for both parts. Garden owners can find someone to take care of their garden, while gardeners have the chance of receiving a large number of job requests, which increases their income. Due to the nature of our application, a thoughtful and usable analysis was compulsory. Thus, our group has performed user interviews, created personas and scenarios, along with competitor analysis. All of them have converged into a list of both functional and non-functional user needs. Taking these into account, a user interface was designed. The user interface was created using Balsamiq and it was rigorously tested. Overall, the prototype has obtained good results, but a series of issues were identified. Following, I will mention some of the key ones. The homepage does not provide a visible enough difference between customers and gardeners. Therefore, information is only visible as text and people tend not to always read. Therefore, a solution would be to add some appropriate images to make it clear what each section belongs to, like a user or a gardener. Another problem regarding visibility is that people might miss the expand information with the plus sign. Well, this might be because the idea of expansion is not clear enough. Therefore, a solution would be to either provide directly all the information or do something to increase the feature's visibility, like colors. Under the User Review tab, a customer cannot yet add a review. Well, because there is no button available. Therefore, a solution would be to add a review button in the same block. But we have to make sure that the user is logged in before they can post a review. All said issues have been solved in the actual implementation. Moving on towards the formal requirements part, I must mention that a lot of attention and work has been dedicated to avoid introducing issues into the implementation. The most important requirements are the following. This is a very important non-functional requirement because if the site is not trusted, it will not be used and therefore its purposes would not be accomplished. This way, they can find what they are looking for very fast and a high degree of satisfaction will be offered to the customers. This is a key point, especially for gardeners, as it helps them build a reputation. Also, customers can be assured that they are hiring a right person by looking at previous reviews. The full list of requirements has led to a number of use cases. However, I will only mention 3 of them: account sign up, search for a gardener, and leave feedback. A more detailed version of them will be provided during the demo. This stage of the project contained the technical design modeling, which was the foundation of our implementation. It was agreed among all the team members that a clean, correct design is very important in order to obtain working code in a short amount of time. I will now present to you a series of diagrams created for this purpose. The three-tier architecture was used to ensure minimum coupling of the code. The view is separated from the model by using a middleman, the server logic in between. The view and the model can only communicate through the server logic. This ensures that our code can be tested nicely and can be developed independently. In this sequence, the user submits their details to the register servlet. The servlet redirects to the user validator class, which tells if the data was valid. If the data was valid, the information is sent to the MySQL database where a new user record is inserted. The response is sent back to the user DAO class, which is then propagated to the register servlet. The servlet then redirects to the register confirmation JSP, where the sequence terminates. Then, the user submits their account details to the register JSP, which then returns their profile logged in page. In this sequence, we are searching for a gardener. The search criteria is entered to find a gardener servlet. The data is processed and then forwarded to the results servlet with the criteria set properly. The gardener DAO then executes an SQL statement on the table. The SQL statement's results are forwarded to the results JSP, which are then shown to the user. In what seems a little complex sequence, a person can post a review. The first thing is to retrieve the gardener's profile. Once the gardener's profile is received, we can put the review content and forward it to the review validator class. If the data is valid, the review is inserted into the SQL table, and the review is then displayed to the user on the JSP. Now we will show you a demonstration to make everything a bit more clear. Now we can show you a demo. On the home screen, if you're not signed in, you can choose the type of account you want to register. During registration, you can select and enter the username, password, what account you want to create, along with a few extra details such as your name and your street addresses. Once you're done, you can press the submit button to finalize the registration request. After submitting the registration request, you are presented with an information screen that lets you sign in using the menu in the top bar. After signing in, the home page and the website is customized to your account. You can use the top bar to change the details you provided during registration. This can be done for garden owners and gardeners both. Let's change our street name for experiment. A green tick shows our changes have been saved. We can also choose to edit our profile. This is specific for gardeners. Here they can change their details that will be shown to customers when they view the gardener's profile. You can also choose a personal or company photo to increase your appeal during the search results. Also, you can select the radius in which your profile shall be returned. For example, if the customer is searching for gardeners around in 10 meters around them, if you are in 10 meters around them, your profile will be returned. The green tick shows that your profile has been saved. You can also view which photo you have uploaded. You can choose to view My Profile to upload all the work photos that you want to show your customers. All the uploaded results are shown on the website. If you want to use the website without any signing up, you can just look for a gardener. Here you can search either by a particular name or by a particular criteria. The gardens that match your results will be shown on a separate page. You can choose to view more details regarding any search result, such as the View Profile button will take you to the profile of the gardener that was displayed. Now, we will log out to show you a demonstration from a garden owner's perspective. We register an account just like the previous one. Once again, a familiar message says you can now sign in using the details we entered during registration. Now, I will show you how a review posting system works. First, we look for a gardener. Once we found their profile, we can leave a review because we are now signed in. We give them a rating and we write the review message and we click the button Save. You can see the review was published because of the green tick, as well as seeing that it has now appeared on the right side of the screen. The intense work and sustained efforts of all the team members have resulted in a successful deployment of all the deliverables. All of the must and should have requirements have been met in the final version of the website, which provides a satisfactory functionality that sustains the initial goals. Therefore, the website can be said to be fully working and can be fruitfully used. The overall evolution of the teamwork is another consideration that allows the classification of the project as an overall success. The team acted as a whole through good communication and proper allocation of workload, which resulted in well-plotted deliverables. The team has taken into account further improvements for the website as well. We can do with a better overall design, such as the overall feel and the theme, including the font size, font styles, color schemes, and other things. Also, an implementation of the could and would have requirements would be useful for the future. But as of now, we invite you to use our website and thank you for watching this video.